What's happening, everybody? Boy Big Brando, and today let's talk about benefits to using single color transfers. Now, as most of you guys already know this, I use single color transfers for about 80% of everything that I offer. In all my years of printing t-shirts and selling t-shirts, black t-shirts with white print has always been my best seller. It always outperforms any other color options that I offer, so I always stick with black t-shirts with white print. Now, on top of that, most of you guys already know that I use Transfer Express hot split transfers. These are screen printed transfers if you're new to my channel, and I love using gang sheets. And now, if you're new to the channel, a gang sheet is a certain size sheet with as many designs on that sheet that you could fit on there, they'll print for you. So for example, gang sheet is 11 by 14 from Transfer Express. You could put 1, 2, 3, 4, 20 different designs. Any amount of designs that you could fit onto that 11 by 14, you only pay for the 11 by 14. Doesn't matter how many designs you got on there, that's what you pay for. I usually order my transfers by 100 pieces, and it comes out to like $1.80 a sheet. $1.80 times 100, 180 bucks. Doesn't matter how many designs I get onto that sheet, but the more the better. Now, I always compare my pricing to a traditional screen printer's pricing. The more designs you get onto that sheet, the cheaper per design it'll be. And I'm talking for yourself. So if you're paying $1.80 a sheet, and let's just say you put 6 designs on that one sheet, you're now paying 30 cents per design. Easy call, right? Now, outside of the basic math on why I use gang sheets and why I use Transfer Express, I prefer the hot split ink formula because there is no adhesive powder on the back of these transfers. If you've ever used transfers before and if you press some that had bad registration, you would notice that the adhesive powder kind of gives like a little glow around the design. That's because when they're done screen printing the ink onto the transfer sheet, they dust the adhesive powder on. When they put that adhesive powder on, sometimes it goes around the design and not just on the back of the design. Well, with Transfer Express hot split transfers, there is no adhesive on the back because they mix the adhesive into the ink before they screen print it onto the transfer sheet. So you'll never have that clear ghosting around the edges. You'll never have adhesive dust sprinkled all over the design. It'll always be sharp and clean every single time. Don't ask me how they do that. I don't know how they mix the inks. I don't know the technology behind it, but Transfer Express figured it out. That's why I use them. And another reason why I like the hot split transfer is because it has the softest hand feel print out of any transfer I've ever used, ever. So if you were trying to get into printing t-shirts from home, a lot of times you want to design stuff with a bunch of colors, and that's cool. But for myself, I stick with the classics. White ink on a colored t-shirt always sells and does good for myself. Now, let's say that you wanted to launch your new t-shirts and you're like, all right, I'm going to do black with white ink. Then you might be like, some of my customers might want an olive green shirt or they might want a blue shirt. All you're doing is switching the color of the t-shirt but keeping the print the same color. So remember, you bought a gang sheet with a bunch of different designs on there, all printed in white ink. All you have to do is switch out the color and use the same exact transfers that you already ordered. You already spent $180 on these transfers. You got 100 sheets of each design that's on there. So for example, here's your black t-shirt, right? You got this black t-shirt with the white print. This is your go-to. For myself, this is my go-to. With the same exact transfers, now I have an olive green offering also, right? Same exact transfer, same exact print, different color shirt. Now on my website, I have 2 different offerings. Same print, same color, different t-shirt colors. But let's say maybe you want to test out some other stuff. So now you have this light blue option, and then you also have this tar grayish color option, right? So now you have extra options on top of the offerings that you're already giving out. And I'm still operating off the same exact 11 by 14 transfer that I ordered in white ink. Now, I hope this makes sense to somebody out there, because with the same $180 that I used to buy these transfers, I'm now offering 4 different color t-shirts. So now I'm offering black, I'm offering this grayish tar color, I'm offering this baby blue, and I'm offering this olive green. I have 4 different offerings on my website, and all I paid was $180 for these white transfers. This is one of the main reasons why I always use white ink, because I can always change the color of the t-shirt. It's a lot harder if you started ordering, all right, I want olive green print. Olive green print only looks good on certain color t-shirts. Or let's say you wanted a certain blue print. That blue only looks good on certain color t-shirts. But if you stayed with white, Now you can put on any color t-shirt except for white. This is how I personally save money to make more money. By only ordering white transfers on a gang sheet, now I can be putting these onto different color t-shirts. Now the design doesn't have to all be the same one design. Whatever design you could think of and put onto that transfer sheet is what will be printed on there. You can press that onto any shirt you want. So let's say I got a contract job to print some security t-shirts for the local bar down the street. Let's say that they needed 50 t-shirts printed that said security on them. Now on your gang sheet, you could have the security design on top, and then you still have the rest of that transfer sheet open. Now you could put some of your own designs on, and the security job is paying for those transfers. So your personal transfers for your own brand is getting a free ride and printed for free on these transfer sheets. Because the customer's already paying for those security transfers, you still have all this extra room on that gang sheet, so you drop in your own stuff and now you're getting free prints for your own personal brands. See what I mean? This is the biggest reason why I use gang sheets and I use white ink, is because I can always throw some of my own designs onto these transfer sheets when I'm printing for other people. Free prints for myself means 100% profit for myself. When I sell these on my website, I'm cashing in because I didn't have to pay for the print cost, because the end user and the customer doesn't need to know that this is on the gang sheet. They don't know nothing about the gang sheet. All they care about is their t-shirt printed with security on it. If I'm ordering 50 of those transfers with security across the top, I still have all that extra room on the gang sheet. I throw all my own designs on there. So when those transfers arrive at my house, I cut them out with scissors, I press up the security shirts, send those off to the customer. The rest of those designs are mine, and now I can put them on my website. I can press them on green shirts, blue shirts, black shirts, whatever. In this business, when you're working on a really tight budget, you have to figure out how you can offer more without spending a lot of money. For myself, printing with white ink always makes a lot of sense to me if I could switch up the t-shirt color and be very versatile with my gang sheets, what I put on there, how I can make money off of these, how I can maximize my profit, period. Alright? So if you're thinking about all these different design ideas and you wanted to use a bunch of different colors or whatever, scale your stuff down. Think of it this way: how to spend less money to make more money. Alright? This is something you already do. Let me know in the comments. If you got any questions, let me know in the comments. You could always follow me on Instagram, BigBrandoTV. And remember, it's always easier to ask your questions in the comment section outside of sending me a private message or a DM or an email or anything like that. If you want your questions answered, I answer them in the comment section. And if you wanted to order your own Transfer Express hot split transfers, check the link in the description box. I got links for heat presses, transfers, blank shirts, shipping supplies, graphic designers. Everything is always in the description box. Take a look around, get your shop on, alright? Catch you guys on the next one, man. Yeah.